Hey guys, it's Mitch from Peacemaker Healing here in beautiful Cairns. I'm going to continue our podcast series on the 10 worst chronic pains that Australians have to deal with. And today we're going to do a deep dive into gout. Now, gout in simple terms is a sudden fiery joint pain from uric acid crystals building up like tiny needles poking inside your joints. It often starts in the big toe, and you normally start getting it for the first time when it's at night time. Now, why it hits us when we're over 55. As we age, our kidneys slow down, so we clear yet less uric acid, or we have diets high with red meat, or we're drinking excessive amounts of beer. They're just a few examples, right? Add more and some conditions like high blood pressure, and it makes it worse. It's common in men over 40, and you will get it with women after menopause as well. So you too, ladies, could have this as well. What are the everyday signs to watch for? So sudden attacks. So you've got intense swelling, redness, heat in one joint. It's normally the big toe, most often. Even touching that area with really light touch will hurt like hell. It peaks fast in 12 hours and it eases in days. You get repeat flare-ups, you get quiet spells between attacks, but untreated ones, I'm talking about the untreated attacks, they get frequent and they start hitting your knees, your ankles, or your fingers as well. So long term, you know you're in trouble when you get chalky lumps called toffee under the skin, on ears or fingers. They damage the joints and they limit walking. So don't ignore early signs of any chalky lumps under your skin. Now, main causes we can control. Diet, okay? If you're having too much red meat, too much seafood, or too much beer, or too much sugary cans of drink, that will ramp up excessive amounts of uric acid. So look at diet traps, look at diet tips. Swap for cherries, for veggies, low-fat dairy. I'm not saying you can't drink beer. What I'm saying to you is everything in moderation. That's the way to go. There are lifestyle factors. So if you're heavy set, you're having a little bit of extra weight on, if you're morbidly obese, massive drama. So try to lose weight if you can. Are you dehydrated? Have you had a recent injury? Triggers flare, and they literally flare because there's no hydration in the body, right? So as a guide, and it's just a guide, no one's ever going to be fully hydrated. I don't care what anyone says. You're not, because we all live in different climates. We all drink different amounts of water. Some of us drink very few. Some of us drink excessively. Some of us drink so much that we're constantly weeing. So we're all unique. We're never ever going to be fully hydrated. But there's a rule of thumb that I've followed, and I'm not much of a water drinker, and I live in Cairns, the tropics, right? But what I do is every 50 minutes or so, what I will do is I will have half a glass of water. And what I find that allows my body to function appropriately on a daily basis. So that's what I would recommend. There's also ties to things like diabetes, heart issues. If you're not sure, and I'm saying things that you go, oh shit, I've got that, then do me a favour, go and have a chat to your GP, okay? Seek their advice and find out if you're at risk, okay? Now, there's different types of relief, right? There's home relief, such as resting the joint, icing for 10 to 15 minutes, elevating the joint, and like I said, drink plenty of water, and that will ease the swelling. There's over-the-counter stuff such as ibuprofen, but similar for any type of pain. Check with your doctor, especially if you have any kidney or stomach worries, okay? You do not want to exacerbate anything that turns into a contraindication of what you're trying to heal. There's natural options, like I said. You can have cherries, you can drink tart juice, you can have ginger tea smoothies. These are 3 examples that I've utilised over the years to ensure that, I'm tip-top. My insides are tip-top. I'm balanced. My pH is balanced. All those types of things, right? But the best natural fix, without doubt, hands down, is Peacemaker Healing Creams. Yes, that's my company. Yes, they're my products. It's gentle for older Australians. It's an all-organic cream and it uses herbs to melt away pain and swelling right at the origin of the problem. So we go straight to the joint. There's no harsh chemicals. It's safe for daily use on aging skin. And it's a very easy routine, guys. You wipe on 2 to 3 times a day during flare-ups. And many of our lovely customers have reported walking freely in mere hours. Pairing it with diet changes like I've recommended, and you're on the path to success. Why my products work so fast and so well? My product penetrates deep into the joint to calm crystal irritation. It's your simple, side effect free path to gout free days. How's that for a mouthful? Peacemaker Healing Creams offer a powerful duo for older Australians battling any type of gout pain. The OG cream and physio cream paired together gives you faster, deeper relief without any chemicals or numbing agents. Why do you use both creams? It's very simple. You combine OG's creams, original organic herbal blend. It's rich in anti-inflammatory botanicals like arnica and soothing comfrey for broad joint penetration, so it penetrates faster. Physio cream targets muscle relaxation formula, so it features menthol and eucalyptus to ease any surrounding muscle tension. So when you can get into the joint and get rid of inflammation, and then you can relax the muscles around the joint that causes it to be stiff, you're on to a winner. Now, the synergy of those two creams tackles the fiery burning crystals from multiple angles. So, OG cream calms deep inflammation, while physio will increase and boost circulation, which reduces stiffness. It's ideal for aging joints, anyone who's prone to any flare-ups, and it increases your range of motion naturally. It's a simple application process. Morning and night, after a hot shower, you simply put OG cream generously over the joint. In this case, it'll be the big toe or the knee in most cases. You wipe all over the affected area, you let it absorb, usually takes about 2 to 5 minutes. And then you do the same thing with the physio cream, directly over top of the same area, and that gives cooling relief and it lasts for 3 to 5 hours. So it's perfect for a whole day. When you're at night, you repeat and rinse and repeat the same process. Many people will wake up pain-free and you'll be able to walk easier the next day. This all-natural pair skips side effects common in pills, hydrating mature skin while dissolving swelling fast. Users over 50 report a 50 to 70% decrease in pain in 2 to 4 days. That's how fast we get you out of pain, guys. You don't wait months. You don't wait weeks. You wait days. Some cases, mere hours, okay? Restoring your independence alongside any type of diet tweaks. It supports effectively supports a long-term gout control without you having to see a doctor again for any type of flare-up. So if you have recognised the symptoms that I've been talking about, and maybe you have some of those or all of them, do yourself a favour, check out my description. It's in the description and link. Check out the website. Or if you want a personal touch, don't hesitate to give me a quick call. I can do an assessment over the phone in less than 5 minutes, and we can get you on the path of recovery. So with that note, with that in mind, guys, I want to thank you for watching these chronic pain podcasts, and I want you guys to look after each other and stay safe. I'll see you next time.